Popcorn World. Popcorn World.
Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. You can make it round the world when the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World.
Our partners at BetOnline continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man, Lloyd Spence, and you need to find all of the latest sports developments, including updated odds on the NBA playoff fight and even next season's features at BetOnline. And don't forget that the Major League Baseball is back as well. Who are you picking to win the World Series? Listen, BetOnline is your continued source for all your sports wagering needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino and poker games. It's super easy to get started, so head to the website today and use your mobile device to join us using our promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, that's B-L-E-A-V, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game
Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
Two, one, ready, come on.
Black Friday is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Our first nighttime Black Friday is upon us. That makes it interesting. Your peoples is here, y'all. What's going on? Mama Noise, Papa Noise, Mr. Noise in the building. We in hoodies because it's cold in our house. Mama Noise got a cold up in this joint, man.
Colder in the mud.
It's cold in the mug in here. I'm like, what is going on? Why you got so cold in here?
The weather can't stay consistent.
It ain't the weather's fault that you got a cold in here.
Well, it gets hot in here. And so I keep it cool. It's better to try to stay warm than to be hot.
I guess. I don't know. It's cold. That's all I'm saying to you. It's very, very cold. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Do you have the dryer on?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard beeps and whistles.
So you got to blame somebody else. It is not.
No, I'm just saying that thing is loud. I can hear it. Anytime I can hear it in my office, it's loud.
What are you hearing, Spence?
The dryer. I thought I heard it.
The dryer is innocent of the charges.
If you say so. If you say so.
Too much law and order in this house.
Well, listen. If you don't have law and order,
no,
you don't have a well-functioning, well-moving house. You be
watching law and order. You be watching Law and Order, and you be.
Ever. Is it Cincinnati Reds Day?
What?
Every day is Cincinnati Reds Day.
Man, you are repping to the fullest, my brother. I like it. You look good, man. Look at him.
Oh, my gosh.
The big red machine is in full effect. What's up, Albie?
What's up, family?
We good, man. Even though Mama Noise trying to play freeze out, I don't know what that's about. Freezing in this joint, bro. Hold on, man. I gotta go get a blanket for my leg. This is cold.
You know what?
Mama, it is not that serious.
No, you know what? Let him have this moment.
Okay.
Because in approximately 3 weeks, y'all gonna be tiptoeing in the high 80s, and then he's gonna be like,
"It's hot in this house.
It's hot in this house."
It's 80 degrees now. If I'm being honest, like it's 80. We in the 80s.
You know what?
Mama Noise got the house in the 40s.
I do not. Now that is simply not true.
It's freezing.
It is 70 degrees in this house.
Give me a little blanket. I had to give me a blanket. My legs.
Oh my.
Oh, so y'all got the air conditioner on?
Yeah, she got the air conditioner on.
Yeah, but it says 70 degrees.
And in my, I'm in an office little part, so it's just blowing right on me. I'm trapped in an enclosed space.
I'm trapped.
Well, not enclosed, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
To contradict your situation, when I walked through the door this evening, my thermostat read 62. I immediately turned the heat on. So I have my heat on.
Oh my goodness, this is a weird show today. We got heat in one place,
freezing
in another place.
It was a beautiful day today.
Oh, now I ain't gonna say that it wasn't beautiful. It was it's fantastically beautiful.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
day. It's very nice out there.
Mm-hmm.
Very
nice. Out of school.
Yeah.
Y'all
kids out. Yeah.
Y'all children was out of school?
They out of school for the Good Fridays for the Lord.
We don't get Good Friday.
Well, they don't call it that.
They don't like the Lord here in Jefferson County.
Oh no.
Well, they don't call it the Lord's Day. They say it's for teacher training.
Hey, what is the St. James Arts Fair? Is a personal development day.
Right.
Oaks Day is a personal development day.
Yeah.
But Good Friday, we up in these streets. Okay.
Wow.
Not down here. My friends was like, I'm gonna be gone out of town. I'm like, okay, well, what? Oh, y'all, that's right. Friday, Good Friday is gone out of town. It ain't even teachers in service. And Monday, they out of school too.
Yeah, Monday too. Yeah.
Well, they made it a faux day.
Yeah. Well, first of all, shout out to the noisemakers. We love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's good to see y'all. This is the first time we get to see y'all on a Friday night. Normally, we don't see y'all on a Friday night. Now we see y'all on a Friday night. It's good to see y'all for this here revival service. And hold on. Look at White Noise. That's a damn shame. Let me tell you how cold it is in this house, y'all. I'm gonna tell noisemakers. I'm gonna tell you how cold it is. Al, I'm gonna tell you how cold it is. White noise over here in the corner, ready to play the organ. This nigga sitting over here in a what you call them, bomber jackets, the football bomber jackets. He got a Dallas Cowboy bomber jacket.
Stop playing.
He do. I'm telling you, he look cold. He and a toboggan. Hey man, I'm doing the best I can, bro.
Damn affirmative action.
She got it cold, man. I don't know.
You doing too much, Mama Noise. You doing too much.
I don't know. You know it's cold.
Oh, come on.
When the white boy come in and says it's cold, it's cold.
Now look,
Can
you got the heat on.
I offer a possible explanation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Things is going to get heated up on this Friday night. You need to
you know it is.
cool it down.
Listen, from your mouth, let me tell you why Al is telling the truth. Because we've been watching, so you know, we getting ready for the I Still Do tomorrow, and we've been watching the ultimatum. Man, that thing is spicy.
What's the ultimatum, Mr. Noise?
It's a TV show on Netflix. It's a series. I just said that. You listen to the show?
Yeah, but what's it about?
We ain't getting into all that tomorrow. Well, it's a social experiment about relationships and giving somebody the ultimatum to marry you or not.
Ain't every relationship a social experiment?
Well, not like this though. I can promise.
Not when you get to sit back and watch
I promise you it don't look like this. Not when you get to date somebody else in the social experiment.
Oh, look, we already getting feedback in the chat.
Yeah, it's so we got the full show. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about it tomorrow, Eric, on I Still Do. So y'all need to come through for that one. That thing is stinging. So hold on, let me get White Organist in here.
But you know what? Y'all made Bishop Ron nervous. He jumped out.
He jumped out, didn't he?
The show.
Oh,
well, they don't believe in commitment like that.
No. He likes to slide in to the show and he slides out. So
he slid out. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Well, let me set the mood since White Organist. I don't know. White Organist said he got to go to what you going to?
He ain't got no job.
Well, he got this job. He play for us. This is all he do.
Hey, you know there's a lot of Seven Last Sayings sermons
going on tonight.
So he probably got to play at a few different places.
That's exactly what. How'd you know that? That's exactly what he just said. He said he playing at what's the name of church? Oh Lord. It must be down the street from y'all church. He said he's going to Stripper Pole Baptist Church. And he's going to be playing for their Seven Last Sayings. But theirs is like a little different than most. Like, you know, most of the time it's the last 7 sayings of Christ. And theirs is like the last 7 sayings of the guys, you know, that they say when they, you know, in the club or whatever. But it's a different kind of service. I don't judge. I just stay church. You know what I'm saying? But and then he going, well, oh my. Don't talk. Let's not talk about that on air. No, we're not talking about that. Let's can you fire it up for me? Thank you. I hate your jacket too, by the way. Okay, I hate it. Cowboys. Oh, I'm sorry. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. This is a beautiful Friday. We're glad to be here with you for another version of Talkin Noise. White Noise is in the building. He's headed toward you can't script to this. Are you gonna play this tonight? I think that's inappropriate. But he's here to hang out with us tonight. So grab your Bibles and your church fans, and then a little Hennessy if you got it. Because it's a very liberal service tonight, very liberal service. Communion service, if you will. Just to get you ready for the weekend, and let's enjoy ourselves. Amen and amen. Thank you, White Organist.
And he gone.
He gone.
He out the door.
Yeah, he don't stay long.
Because he got to be
on the Leslie, and he's out.
Well, you got to get down to the other church.
Got to get down there for the other service.
Yeah. It'd be packed. He said it'd be packed. He was telling me before the service it'd be packed at their church.
You know, they start on time. They ain't like the rest of them. They start on time.
Oh, I understand. Some churches start on time.
You know.
They can't be late. People got to go.
Well, see, it's Good Friday, so it's going to be thick as thieves.
Yep. Oh, that's right, because everybody don't really go to church all the time.
Mm.
But
They're going to be there this weekend.
See, Good Friday affords you the opportunity to be a little holy and a little hood because
Right.
you leave church about 9 o'clock, you can still get there before cover charge. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the club.
Cover charge.
I see what's going on.
After 10, they start charging cover.
Yeah, he said they got 2-drink minimum at this church.
I get.
Oh.
Well, it's communion drinks, though. It's not like regular.
Nope.
They communion, you take 2 shots and then, or 3 shots. One for the Father, one for the Son.
That's what they do over at Sliding. They don't.
Y'all take 3 shots, one for the Father, one for the Son, one for
I'm going to show you what we do. We take 4 bottles.
What?
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Just Mama Noise is sensitive.
Okay, Mama Noise.
They popping bottles up in the slide.
We pop bottles, man. We pop
Y'all
bottles.
pop the bottles with the firework, with the sprinklers on the middle of the ear, like oh
Nope.
oh. Okay, I just try to see where y'all was at.
We go big, Mama Noise. Go big and go home. That's how we do it.
Okay. Couple quick church announcements in the morning. The girls, they got your boy doing a One Gotta Go video game edition. The girls are getting ready for that, so I'm excited to see what they got prepared for Mr. Noise. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna try to make it tough on me. Hannah had it look like she was choosing violence with this particular assignment. And I don't know what to expect, but should be interesting. And then of course I mentioned that me and Mama Noise are going to do a review on the entire season of the Ultimatum. We already halfway through, and that thing is man, Ron.
For real.
Wow. It's a lot, bro.
And first of all, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, first of all, because I didn't even pause and you just interrupted. But
yeah, I mean,
first of all, a lot of people couldn't survive what these folk are doing. They could not.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a lot. Imagine being dating somebody for years, and you say, "I'm going to give you an ultimatum, and either you marry me or I'm leaving you." And I get that. That makes sense to me. I understand that. But then you throw a wrinkle and a twist in where you say, we're going to go on this dating show and you're going to live with another person that you might be compatible with for 3 weeks.
So basically regular life today.
Well, no. You break up with the person for 3 weeks, date this other person and live with them. Then you come back to the other person and live with them for a few weeks. And then you put it all together and see who you want to marry.
So basically you're doing a side dude, side chick show.
Right, it's like a side chick experiment type thing, but legally.
Okay, so that's there you go.
Legal side chicken, side duding. Yeah, don't spill the beans. Don't spill the beans. We just interested to see how this is all gonna turn out because like I said, we halfway through, and it's intense. It's not even really ratchet. That's what makes it interesting. It's not ratchet, like it's not a bunch of wild ratchety stuff. It's just like stuff to make you think, like, okay. And then you get a chance to see why relationships fail, why they don't progress to the next level, and why they do. So I'm curious to see how it's all going to unfold, but we're talking about that tomorrow. Feel free to join us tomorrow on the podcast. If anybody wants to come on the podcast with us, we would love to have the discussion with you. So feel free to join us on that too. And then, of course, tomorrow, the uncorked wine. We're gonna answer some questions tomorrow, y'all. We're having a truth sip tomorrow, a little truth serum.
Oh no!
Bring your truth drink tomorrow.
Oh my gosh!
We don't know where this is gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna ask some questions and let's just see what.
You're better off having a lie sermon because we tell the truth the whole time.
We always tell the truth. We definitely always tell the truth. Tomorrow the ultimatum is noon Eastern. Yeah, noon
11
Eastern.
a.m. Central.
Yes, that's what I was getting at.
You stutter step, pimping.
Listen, one thing about this lady here, if I blink too hard, she jumping in. She's jumping in.
Thank you, Mama Noise, for picking up where he slacks.
Right. How dare you blink like that, sir? Okay. Anyway, let's jump into today's show. Black Friday is here.
We don't get to do this. Friday.
Oh man, I should have grabbed it. You know what? Full disclosure, I thought about grabbing a drink tonight. I really did.
I
really
did.
I still may. It's not that far away from me. let's see how this show unfolds. There's a possibility I may join you. And now I know Ron just went to go get his.
Oh, we ain't got to do that but turn around.
If Ron get his, I'm getting mine. Now, I ain't going to hold
Lord.
it. I'm just telling you.
Around, bright
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. All right.
What time is it here? Oh.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No. In the chat, they want to know what time.
In Nail. What time
What time is it here?
Nail?
Is what he's trying to say.
It says Nail.
I think
Is that here, Nail?
I think he wants to know what time is the I Still Do where he is. I don't know if it's
11 Central, noon Eastern. 11 Central,
noon Eastern.
Our time.
It was
our
a joke.
time. Noon.
It was a joke. He was joking. See the LOL afterwards. Lol.
Oh, okay. I'm with it now.
You can't trust Eric. You can't trust Eric Tellers though.
I had to make sure. We've been doing Eric.
Watch him. Yeah, watch him.
Yeah, we've been doing Eric long time. I wanted to start where we left off the other day with the Cam Newton comments.
Did you finish watching that?
I didn't.
You got to go back and listen to the rest of that podcast.
Okay, well, hold on. Before I get to what I was going to say, tell us, please, what did I miss? Because this may sway where I'm going with this next comment or the next conversation. Go ahead.
No, he talked about this distorted view of friendships and raising kids. It was more than just his critique of women. That podcast interview was like, dude, I'll have to. It was awkward listening to like, oh, so you really are full of shit.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, and I finally found out the name of it. It was he appeared on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast is the name of the podcast. But now, not everybody thought he was full of shit, Al, because former UFC MMA hottie Pearl Gonzalez said she shares the opinion of Cam Newton's controversial comments. And here are some of her thoughts. She said, my parents have been together for 36, 37 years now. It's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household. Is that him or her? That's him. Where's her comments? He said a woman should allow a man to be a man, and I can't agree more with that. There are roles we play in relationships. Men provide, protect, women nurture, and love. She have more to say about that? She does. Let's see.
When is a man not a man in a relationship?
I do. I might be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, isn't Miss Gonzalez the man in her relationship?
I don't know.
I think
that is a great question.
I may be. Wasn't she a champion a few years ago?
No, I can tell you unequivocally she's never been a champion because when I did the research on Pearl Malia Marie Gonzalez, I realized very quickly that she is a UFC fighter in name only. She's never won a match.
No. I was thinking it was the one that knocked out the girl that beat.
I know you got Amanda Nunes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now she looks like she can fight.
I apologize, Miss Gonzalez.
Yeah. She looks like she can fight, for sure. She's got the build of a fighter, but then she also out here in these social media streets doing her thing too. So
you ain't had to say it like that though. She ain't won no fight. You ain't had to say
she ain't won no fight.
You got the build of a fighter, but the chin of a
right
roll of toilet paper. What do you
like? She went okay. So full disclosure, she went 6-1 in the amateurs, which is how she got the UFC. So she can whoop an ass if she needs to. But when she got to the big girls, she lost her debut by to a rear naked chokehold, and then she lost the second fight in unanimous decision. And then after that, your boy Dana White dropped her, and then she went to Invicta Fighting Championships, where she did win the first fight there. She won 2 fights there. I'll take that back. She won some fights. She's never won UFC fights. And she ain't won a lot of Invicta fights either, but she's an okay fighter. How about that?
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, she's an okay fighter. I apologize, Miss Gonzalez. But she agreed with Cam. She said, you gotta let a man be a man. Eric said, like Chris Rock said, the only thing on this earth that is loved unconditionally is women, babies, and pets. A man is only loved if he can provide something.
Ooh.
Wow. Is that true?
He only love you can provide something.
Is that true?
I don't know about that. I know pets and babies, but I don't know if women are loved unconditionally. All women. I don't think all women are loved unconditionally. That's what we're talking about right now.
You don't think all women are loved unconditionally?
No.
Do you think anybody's loved unconditionally?
If you want to keep it a buck. Everybody got some conditions. That was a condition right there when he said a man is only loved when he can provide something. So,
but I'm saying, do you think love can be done unconditionally?
No, I think there's always some type of condition.
Ladies first, women and children first. Andy Bruce said, "What up, AB?"
Yeah, I definitely agree with Anthony on that one. Ladies first, children first. But that's how I live my life. My wife, my kids come before whatever I need.
But the other day on another day of the podcast, Mr. Uncorked Wine, if I recall, you said a man can't fight for a marriage by himself.
He can't.
Right? That's a condition.
No, it is a condition.
That means if you say, no, I can fight, whether she fight or not, I got this. Okay. But if you saying she can't fight, then there's a condition.
No. If she won't fight, she can fight, but she's got to want to fight.
Right. If she doesn't fight, that's a condition.
Yes, sir. If she don't want to fight, then we gotta go. I'm not living in misery.
The men have been saying here that, you in the foxhole, I need you fighting beside me. I can't have you turn on me in the foxhole. That's a condition.
I'm struggling.
Is it not?
No, it is. I'm struggling with the thought of unconditional love being related to. I don't know if we're using the definition right. Because how I choose to love you doesn't have anything to do with how you choose to love me.
No, because you can love somebody way differently than they love you.
Because watch this. I would argue, y'all ready for this? Ooh. I would argue that Al still loves his ex-wife. They'll just never be married again.
Oh, absolutely. There's not even an argument. But there's different types of love.
So that's the point I'm making, though. I'm saying, what are we calling unconditional love? Because if I love you, I don't necessarily need your response to love you. Now, if you're saying our relationship has conditions on it, that's a whole different conversation. I can get with you on that part, but I can love you and not like what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if there is. I think the statement might be flawed. We love unconditionally. Well, we do. I mean, I can love you regardless of what you've done. I can still love you, but we may not be able to make it after you do what you did. I may have to love you from a distance,
but not unconditionally. No, it is unconditional. I'm not.
You're not gonna like what I'm about to say, Mama Noise. You're not gonna like it at all. I'm just telling you in advance.
I'm never shocked by you.
You're not gonna like this.
Just go ahead and turn your camera off now so we can get.
No, you don't turn your camera off, but this is just reality. There will always be a weird place in your heart for the guy who broke your heart.
What kind of weird what?
Like you don't want to see that dude harm come to that dude. You're not in love with him, but your love for people is not gonna fade away because of what he did.
Did you just say you don't want to see him?
I don't
want to see him harm come to him, do you?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being petty.
Maybe you would like to see that dude get hit by a bus.
Loved him at the beginning, but depending on what he did, she might. I can't stand Guzman.
I'm saying, okay.
But that's what I said. I said you can love somebody and not like what they did.
But she ain't gonna continue to love them because sometimes you can lose love.
I mean, I don't know where that continue to love come from.
Yeah, you can lose love. You can lose that feeling.
That love and feeling has left the building many, many, many years ago.
And love can turn to hate.
It's a thin line.
But you can hate what they did and still say on a general, non-emotional level, I will.
I don't love you as a friend. I don't love you as a relationship. I just don't like your ass. No, it's
okay. I'm asking questions. My job on this show is to ask the tough questions.
Clearly, you're
much like we'll do tomorrow night. We'll ask the tough questions. I want to know who hurt Eric because he's like, if we can't provide or protect, we are considered worthless. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know. I think that
I don't know if that's true.
If you can't provide and protect, I do think some people consider you.
Well, I was getting ready to say because I can think of all the stuff that I'd been taught by my mother. That's like, now look, if this dude can't do, you can do bad all by yourself. So you might as well, if you got to get 2 jobs, take care of yourself. Because if he don't, if he can't, do better, if you ain't doing better when you're with him, then what are you doing with him? I keep on trying to factor in the ultimate, the ultimatum today.
I'm
not gonna do it. I'm just saying there are some people that do view what Eric is saying in the chat that you can't provide and protect, bruh. Step to the curb and step off. If I got to fight by myself, then I might as well be by myself.
Wow. Okay.
Unconditional love requires an extreme level of maturity.
Yes.
Right. Because you have to be mature enough to say, okay, there's no intimacy anymore. So there's the affectionate love is not there. The romantic love is not there.
Right.
But then you have to also be mature enough to say, but I still want this person to be successful. You know what I mean? So a selfless love. You got to have a selfless love for them. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask this question.
You can love someone. You should love someone unconditionally without it bleeding into a romantic involvement with them.
All right. Can we love an ex unconditionally?
No, I don't think so. And no, that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough because
it is tough.
Even in my state of anger, like if something were to anger me, I still don't want any any harm to come of her. So, yeah, I think you can.
But I take that as it's love for a person. Like you said, you don't want nothing to happen to her. You still love her, but to me, how can you have unconditional love for somebody else and then be with somebody else?
Different kinds of love, man.
Twitter said Mama Noise's eyes.
Yeah, it's a different kind of love.
It is, but how can you have unconditional love for one person but marry somebody else? I don't know if you could do that.
Yeah, you can. It's a different kind of love.
Twitter said Mama Noise's eyes said that she wouldn't be mad if the dude's house burned down and all his pets died. This is what Twitter said.
Damn, Mama Noise.
Did your eyes really say? I'm gonna have to agree with him actually, because even the laughter now is like there is no love lost.
I am a work in progress.
Lloyd, you go get yours.
Please be patient with me.
Lloyd, did you go get yours yet?
I didn't get mine. Let me go get mine.
Oh, no. Are you serious right now?
No, I had to do the camera because we didn't have no draws Thursday, and I'm
this is not.
going to the house tonight.
See, Ron, while he gets his libations, when you come to a point where you have absolute zero desire sexually for a person, who they're with doesn't mean anything.
I get that. I'm with that. But
so
you say unconditional.
I can be with somebody else and still love her unconditional, or she can be with somebody else and I can still love her unconditional. Because I don't care what she does.
I think the unconditional being. I think maybe I look at unconditional differently as once you're unconditional. I mean, I want this person forever. We're gonna be together forever. When we're done,
right? The definition of unconditional.
And my love for my ex is more of that friend family type of love, where I don't want nothing to happen to him. Unlike Mama Noise, I want nothing bad to happen to them. I want them to be good. I want them with somebody else. I want them to have all the stuff they're supposed to have. I'm just not, like I said, I don't have a romantic feeling for them, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life with that person. That's why I consider unconditional the one I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Through thick and thin, no matter what.
You know, unconditional, the definition is where I'm wavering here, because, I mean, when I see somebody crossing the street, I don't want them to get hit by a car. I don't want them to get hurt. And that's the same category I feel for the ex. Don't get hit by the car. Oh, snap. I don't want a dog to get hit by a car.
Unconditional love simply is love with no strings attached, right?
Right.
By definition,
and that's the love I have for Ron. That's the love I have for you, Kenyatta. That's the love I have for Lloyd. There's no strings attached.
But Mama, I don't believe that it's
offered freely.
Yeah, and like you said, it doesn't go back to definition. What people?
Yeah, what you might be thinking is all inclusive love. Is like, okay, we gonna be together. We gonna do this. That's all inclusive.
Yeah, we done. This is it.
But unconditional in its simplest form is there's no strings attached. I'm giving it freely. You don't owe me nothing in return.
Well then I got to be selective about who I allowed to have that title.
Mama knows I don't believe that you don't want that man to get hit. I really believe it's your heart's desire.
But you know what's funny, Lloyd?
That needs to be crushed.
You know what's funny, Lloyd?
Yes, sir.
Subconsciously, you just agree with her because this is what you said, quote, Mama Noise, I don't believe you don't want that man to get hurt. So, translation, you believe she wants him to get hurt.
Yeah.
I do. No, I agree. No, that's what I'm saying. I do believe she wants him to get hurt. I believe that she would take great joy and pride.
Okay.
In his misery and pain.
Okay.
But she would feel bad later.
Disagreeing with her.
And see, that's where we disagree, Ron. I don't think she'd feel bad at all. I think she'd be like, oh, it's a shame.
I think the initial shock, she'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I think it depends on how bad it is.
Exactly.
It would be, oh, that's what your ass get. I mean,
see,
no.
there it is. There it is.
See, but every time you say what it ass
that's
get,
the Mama Noise I know.
I'm just
so you saying Mama Noise is that girl?
She is that big petty energy going on with Mama Noise.
That's when they
oh my gosh.
Big petty
That's a hood Mama Noise. That's a hood done came out.
I'm going live. I'm gonna give me a hard mic. These hard mics are amazing.
I went light because it's Friday. We on
Don't
the
be
podcast
drinking them
on
up.
Monday.
I haven't had any.
I'm only drinking one.
Go
I'm
get you
just
one,
saying.
Mama. Go get one.
No,
Whatever you
listen,
had
I'm trying
Saturday
to hang
night,
it.
Mama Noise,
Hmm?
whatever you had Saturday night is ample enough.
Is what?
Ample enough.
You had one Saturday night?
Yeah, yeah.
All he needs to save you is one.
No, you need to. You said you was getting them for me. You over there drinking them up.
You were off the rocker.
I think Anthony Bruce hit on the head. I don't think romantic love can be unconditional. I think humanity love can.
Humanity love?
Like we can try to love people on an unconditional basis, or we can try to love people because people don't owe us anything.
Right.
So, but in romantic love, you feel like somebody owe you something. So,
what the hell you?
Well,
I'm sitting there saying, what?
I'm just saying we feel like they owe us something.
Romantic love, we feel like we're owed something.
We're owed something.
But unconditional, we're not.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
According to the book.
Don't you feel like I owe you something, Mama Noise?
Yes.
Okay, then. Don't be out in these streets saying
honesty, faithfulness, commitment.
3 little letters, Mama. Mama knows it's 3 little letters. 3 little letters. 3 little letters.
That still do.
That's too.
That's not the letters I thought he was talking about, but go ahead.
Those ain't the letters.
I'm always gonna take care of those 3 letters. Hallelujah.
Wish I would.
There's always a way to get back to that, Al. There's a path. It's like 6 degrees of separation. You just work your way back to it.
Oh my God.
All right, that was a good discussion. I like that.
I mean, we really need to have a discussion about this love thing because
we might need to bring. Go ahead, Mama.
You broke out romantic love, humanity love, unconditional love, all these different
love, sad dude love.
I mean, I'm like, we need to exactly. Eric said, I'm gonna need somebody to explain. I'm just saying. Oh no,
I'll put that on the agenda for next week's shows.
That because that's I think there's some confusion, and if you can't give an example, and we need an example of such.
Well, humanity love is like just loving people, just saying, like unlike some of the people we know, you give to the homeless and you just do things for people. Whereas romantic love, it comes with an expectation. If you get in a relationship with somebody, you expect that relationship to be not just giving, but giving and taking. It's a receiving, it's a giving, it's receiving and giving. It's not just one thing and the other. For example, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say for example, or for all its intents and purposes, right now we're talking about unconditional, right?
Right.
And if you want to have a show about it, we can, because it's a lot out there, which is known as agape love.
Right.
That's unconditional love. And then there's romantic love. We talked about that intimacy, affectionate love. Then there's self-love and familiar love, enduring love.
Yeah.
There's,
yes, there are many.
We could have a series on it if you want to.
I mean,
like a church series.
No.
Then there's the love that you get from your inmate buddies.
Your inmate.
Did you say inmate?
Yeah. Well, listen, there's a story. A transgender prisoner, Demetrius Minor, impregnated 2 inmates at the all-women's jail.
What?
You heard everything I said correctly.
I don't think so.
Demetrius Minor impregnated 2 women at the all-women's jail.
He was a guard.
No, he's transgender. He's in there with them.
Transgender inmate.
He's in there with them.
And he was at a female prison.
Yes.
That's because he identifies as a woman.
Right.
Welcome to America, Jack.
And he got LaTanya Bellamy pregnant. And they said, we found love in a hopeless place.
and they wonder why that dad whooped that trans gender person's tail that went in the bathroom with his daughter.
So let me ask a question.
Wow.
If a transgender person gets a woman pregnant in the jail and they both in the same jail, because one of the things that she said very, very loudly, she said, I was not raped, nor was I forced to do anything that I did not want to do. Despite it not being permitted, I fell in love and had consensual sex with a woman who is trans. Consensual sex is prohibited act in Etna Mahan. That's the name of the prison. But they fell in love.
Okay.
So transgender without the operation.
I was getting ready to say,
Oh, no.
so that means, how did you
He
get?
ain't had the operation.
Huh?
He ain't had the operation.
Clearly.
He
Still has the necessary tools.
They had the operation.
So
I was going to say,
if
don't
you have the
somebody-
tool, if you still got the tool, how do you go to a
Exactly. Because I mean, I'm
Well,
like,
because it's going to end bad in a men's prison.
well, but you,
It's going to end real bad in a men's prison. So,
but okay.
Listen, my job is to report the story.
I'm saying you have to be searched to go in before you go in and get, whatever, from what I understand. So then you searched and found out this person still had all the necessary.
Mama, no, they didn't have to be searched. They knew
It
what it
makes
was.
absolutely no difference what it had dangling between its legs, because had they put that person in a male prison and she, whatever identifies as a woman, I guarantee the ACLU would have taken that case and fought it all the way to the Supreme Court that was cruel and unusual punishment.
Very correct.
To force that person to de-identify with being a woman. It would have been
Okay, but then whoever it is gonna keep on impregnating the whole prison. Then what we gonna identify? What category does that fit in, and what high court are they gonna reach up to and say, well, we left somebody in there with the tools to be able to impregnate some folks, and we gave them a permission?
In my opinion, now this is just my novice opinion, this person has now proven that they desire to have sex with women where their organ penetrates a female. That person now is portraying themselves as a male. Mm-hmm. So therefore, they should now be put in
a male
facility.
But wow. The beat down, Al. The beat
That's
down.
That is a unbelievably powerful subject.
I mean,
like you said, you done changed lanes and said, you know what? I feel like changing lanes. So I'm going to change back to, man, it's too much tail up in here for me to be walking around trying to be one.
I'm the only rooster in this hen house.
I'm just
about to be on and popping.
Listen, I'm ready to hook anybody up that needs to be hooked up.
He said he fell in love, or they fell in love, and I don't really know how to explain this part of the He did not. She didn't. They didn't identify their pronouns, so I don't know what to call them.
Okay, this person
didn't identify their pronouns. But they're transgender. That's what I'm telling you. He said, I did what is natural to every human being, formed a natural and genuine bond that led to an extensive amount of support, understanding, and love. What incarcerated individual does not yearn for a second chance at life when your teens and 20s and 30s are withering away behind four walls, a steel door, and barbed wire gates? Your very soul feels as if you are suffocating inside, and the very air you breathe causes internal convulsion.
Making it sound like a Harlequin romance.
That's what I'm reading it.
It's not very hard.
Imagine having someone understand the true capacity of internal feelings that are hard to describe, but a simple look or gesture brings forth. Damn.
You sound like a.
Just say you are worthy at the end. That's the only thing you missed.
You are worthy.
No. You sound like on the Nutty Professor when the grandma was talking about Stone Phillips. You know, I have a feeling about how I feel about Stone Phillips.
First of all, let me just say I co-sign with everything Al said a minute ago. Because once you get somebody pregnant, the rules are different. Because now I no longer can call you a woman because you ain't a woman. You are a man doing man shit. That's the shit I do. I
You that baby's pappy.
That's the first thing I thought about was life.
It's to use or not to use your apparatus.
I'm just saying.
You say I got options.
Rules. This transgender thing is a big deal, y'all. It really is. Like it is permeating and sweeping the nation right now, and everybody's having issues with it state to state. I'm not sure why it's so confusing because it feels like all you gotta do is just look between somebody's legs and make the decision. But
you gotta look between their legs.
So what does it take? What is going to stop other prisoners or who about to become prisoners to change their identity?
To be like, look, if I got to go to jail, I'll identify as that, so I can get up in the women's prison and stay in there.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that would make my sentence a little bit easier. If I could go and slave half the prison, all in the name of love.
In the name of love.
Make my sentence just a little bit easier.
Yeah, doing life ain't so bad at that point.
Right.
Oh no. Okay.
So why you all know, Mama Noise?
That just means all my messages are starting to blow up. You know.
Are you going up for the conversation or because of your statement about the ex-boyfriend?
Azaria inquiring about.
She said, I'm so confused right now.
That's exactly what she said.
Well, listen. With Zaria, full disclosure, we are confused as well.
Yeah, that's true.
We are confused as well. You are not the only one.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I decided to do something tonight that has never been done on a podcast except for VNR Supper Club, which we'll be holding on April 30th. But I'm cooking my food live right now.
Oh my gosh.
Typically, you do that. You normally do that in the kitchen. You ain't in the kitchen.
No, I'm just walking back and forth from the office to the kitchen.
I'm cooking.
I'm walking back and forth from the office to the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
The key to this whole thing really is, will I remember to close the camera?
Oh no, we need you to remember that.
Because if not, y'all gonna get a special treat.
Nope. That's a treat, special treat for just me.
Yes, it is.
Mama
Mama get a special treat to you.
Mama, you might want to take control of the podcast. So his ass there, pop up.
I know, right? I'll keep my hand close by the keys.
He said 20 years in prison and fathered 742 children.
Hey.
Are y'all hearing cooking?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I can see that coming. I can see that coming out next. He was in prison for 20 years and got saved by the damn kids.
Right.
Wow.
Do you separate when you fathering kids out of prison? Do you separate the family and bring the kids? Like, how does that work? Because the mother and the father are in prison.
That's a good question.
If they have no family to take them, they become wards of the state. That happens all the time.
Yeah, if a family member don't want them, they go to the state.
I didn't know that.
That's weird.
But how you explain to your child that your daddy and your mama are both in women's prison?
They ain't concerned about that.
That's an interesting conversation.
That's a hell of a conversation.
Like when they get older, Mama, where you and Daddy meet? Huh? Where you and my father meet? Oh, we met in women's prison.
Block 3.
Was he a guard? No, he was an inmate.
Well, they got a reality show called Love While Locked Up or something.
Love While Locked Up.
Mm-hmm.
I found love while I was locked up.
Nope.
Sound like a country song.
I met Bessie Lou when I was on death row.
Nope.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was my last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I met your mama in San Quentin. So was one of y'all guard? No.
We were not.
Did one of y'all work in nutrition?
No.
No.
That is also a negative.
Mm.
We got locked up for the same crime.
Mm.
Speaking of crime, apparently the baby is about that life. Have y'all heard about this?
Oh no.
Rapper the baby?
Which
What
baby?
he done now?
Which baby?
The
baby.
baby.
The baby. Okay.
Yeah, the baby. A 30-year-old, the 30-year-old father of 3 exchanged word with a trespasser, said something to him reckless, and he shot him in the leg. I was like,
A trespasser?
He shot some intruder that came, I guess, to his house and said the wrong thing, and he shot him in the leg.
You know he's gonna do time, right?
It depends, though.
Yeah.
Because see, if he's an intruder
Mm-hmm.
and he broke into his house, if I'm not, and you can look this up, but if I understand the rules, if somebody breaks in your house and you shoot them, you have, and your gun is legal, you have the legal right to shoot them.
Were they approaching you? If they were not approaching you, it's going to be deemed unnecessary force.
See, it depends on your state.
Where it says the gun was also seized from the crime scene. Let's see. According to the police, the suspect jumped the fence to get on the 8.5 acres of land, and the baby was like, "No, you didn't." And he shot him in the leg.
Yeah. If he didn't pose an immediate threat,
I think he's gonna get off.
You better hope he's not a convicted felon.
What state is he in?
Well, he's in North Carolina.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about
Let's be clear. The baby will shoot you. This ain't the first person the baby shot. You know,
well,
the baby started his career shooting the dude in the Walmart.
Well, that's true. But I keep thinking of the guy who shot the guy who had a bakery and shot the intruder, and then now they're trying to make him out to be the villain, and he was being burglarized, defending his business. After hours, he's closed. Somebody broke in trying to steal some stuff, and he shot the dude. Now he didn't kill him, but they trying to press charges on him like he's the villain.
Yep, I've seen it done before. I've seen property owners convicted of misdemeanor assault or wanton endangerment or whatever the case may be because the court, the jury, whoever deemed the action of the assailant not to be a direct threat to the individual. I hope, again, I hope he doesn't have any felony charges that would prevent him from being around or possessing a firearm.
Yeah, that's the part that's gonna hurt. That's what's gonna hurt him. If he's got anything around that gun that he's got a felony charge, he's screwed.
I don't think the baby is innocent in that regard. I think he might have some stuff on his books. But I don't know, man.
But you know how you fix all these issues?
What's that?
Stop trying to rob people. Stop trying to steal people's shit.
Well, that is a good rule to not get shot.
You don't want to get shot.
Don't steal.
Don't steal. I mean, quit trying to rob people. Your ass won't get shot.
I don't know. I hope the baby. Please say the baby.
Some of these laws and stuff are anti. They don't seem for the right stuff. It seems like they on the side of the violator or the person that's coming against you. You saying I'm protecting my space, and then they coming in, and then they end up getting the it ruled in the favor of the violator. What just happened?
Right. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I think the baby might be all right. He's full cooperation with the police, and I think he may be all right. He may end up okay.
Did you power walk that Mike's Lemonade? Did you?
No, I still got it.
In America, and common sense don't apply to us black folk when it comes to legal issues?
Oh no, I agree with that. I'm not saying he's completely free and clear. Like, the shit may go left. Not that is very true. It all may go left. Listen, it can go left. Like the lady at the school who was over the I think she's over the swim team or something, the water polo. She's the coach of the water polo, Amanda Quinones. She had sex with the student, and they have arrested her for having relations with the student in the water polo. I would have to think that's a Wahite boy.
Yeah, it ain't many of us doing water polo.
We ain't doing water polo. That ain't our thing.
That's true.
So
but or as Bishop Joyner would say, win. When there's a piece of tail involved, we will swim to the ends of the earth.
That is very true.
They asked will float and die to get that.
So the investigation discovered that one male student was involved with her, and that she sent explicit photos of a sexual nature to him. And then they jailed. She was jailed at the Robert Presley Detention Center. So she's been arrested for the pictures, which I'm sure she's getting. What's it called? Sending pictures to a minor, and then also she's being arrested for committing lewd acts with a minor student
and registering as a pedophile.
Well, she got to be convicted first. She's not a pedophile until she's convicted. Technically, right now, Mama Noise, she's just a water polo student.
Well,
that's been giving up the booty.
Teaching them young. She's
the
teaching them.
All she's doing.
And sending her them pictures is gonna get her.
Well, that
automatically.
part, I don't know how she's gonna win that because that's just going to T-Mobile and saying, "Can we see them pictures?"
Pretty much.
So
how you still that stupid?
Listen,
the technology that's out there.
Well, I have two questions here, really, Ron. Number one, how are you that stupid? And number two, where were these teachers? Like I asked that from time to time on this show. I don't remember these teachers in Western High School that was out here just giving up. Not that we had a lot of teachers that you wanted to give up. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily true. But
there was no young teachers when we was coming up. They all old and shit.
They were old. That's what I'm saying, Ron. Where are these young teachers that can't, they just, oh my God, I can't take it. I got to have them.
Oh my gosh. You're
right.
I've never seen. It's a whole lot of it in this day and time that I remember. I was watching the news one time, and my alma mater came up on screen talking about in Louisville, Kentucky. Said teacher was behind the building with said young man in her car having sex in her car.
Can I ask another question that Anthony Bruce kind of alluded to?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're wrong if you're a teacher. I know you wrong. You know you're wrong, right?
Right.
So why would you hold the pictures on your phone,
dude?
Or is it just that the kid didn't erase it and his dumb ass got busted?
The boys always share them.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
She can erase all she want, but like the kids in the middle school I was at, them boys, the first thing they do is go find their friends and go share them.
No, first thing they do is hit them two buttons on their cell phone that a screenshot. Put it instantly in their gallery.
Yeah, you screenshot it.
Because if you wait too long to show your friends, it might disappear. Snapchat, what is it, 30
hours, something like it?
I don't know. It ain't hours.
I don't even know.
It's a short span of time before.
It's not. Yeah, it don't take long for Snapchat to.
I guess my biggest question really is, They can't find grown adult men.
Listen,
But
there's no grown adult men.
maybe this is a performance thing, though.
it's
Like they can't please, or maybe they don't feel like they got the skills for an adult man, but they know a kid's expectation ain't gonna be that high.
I believe sincerely that it is something wrong with these people. No different than we say about a man who desires to be with 11, 12, 13-year-old women.
Mhm.
You know, there's nothing right about that.
Yeah.
So it's some sort of
Cognitive disconnect.
yes, some sort of sexual depravity, perversion that just ain't right. And it's the same with these women because, you know, I hear rumors all the time, like certain schools in Jefferson County, you hear rumors that, oh man, it's a whole pod, or as Mama Noise would say, a whole gaggle of women that are thirsty at this particular school or that particular school. So, you know.
But I mean, there's no male teachers, janitors.
That's not the issue, Ron.
They just want kids.
No, they there's a sexual perversion involved, I believe.
I was gonna say, real talk, there is an underground movement right now to make pedophilia legal. They're saying if love is love,
oh my God,
pedophiles be allowed to love who they want to love.
Then I ought to be allowed to shoot their ass.
I was getting ready to say it's finna be some serious increase in death.
Because that's where I land on the whole movement.
If that's a movement, then my movement should allow me to shoot one of them if I wanted to.
They're gonna have the movement like we do here in Texas, where you ain't gonna have no license, you ain't gonna have no permit. It's just
there's a state that just greenlit not having a permit at all. Like you can just be out. So my thing is, if we going with the pedophiles can have love too, then that's where we're moving to, Mama Noise. Because I'm shooting. Listen.
On spike.
I got to shoot you.
Exactly. I mean,
that's cruel.
I mean, listen.
Some weird stories on this Black Friday, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a weird story.
I think we can find something a little more
lighter,
and maybe even uplifting. Let's see. I don't know if this is uplifting. Well, I guess this is kind of uplifting. Nene is out here in these streets again.
Nene Lee?
Yeah, she got her boo. What? She talked about her new boo.
They got an African.
They went to go out. I think they were on a road trip to Africa.
Over in Ghana.
She went and pulled her brother out of
motherland. That a road trip?
No, that's a over the ocean trip.
Pulled her man out of the motherland.
Listen.
The question that probably needs to be asked is long overdue.
Uh-oh.
I saw a story earlier this week of Bo, and that nigga keeps himself out there in these streets.
Who?
Bo. Bo is Manute Bol's son. He's a basketball player in the NBA, and he's ugly as hell.
Oh, yeah. That one y'all talked about him a while back. Okay,
yeah. But he keeps them bad chicks. He keeps the bad chicks on deck. My question is the reason why they're going over to Africa to get these brothers is because they have a special quality.
What quality?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
well,
maybe Bobo.
You know what? I think you
Bobo got money, so it's a little different.
Well, okay, that's true. But maybe they're like he got that money and he's blessed and highly favored.
I think you pose an excellent question.
Thank you.
Because there's a couple of things I've been wanting to know, and now I'm wondering, do I need to call in, some resources to find out get to the bottom of this? Because there are some women I know that I'm going here in the States that are like they're married to some dude from Nigeria, and it's like, are you married to him or are you one of his wives? Because we know that recently in Kenya, it became official that polygamy was acceptable. And it's a part of, it's a part of the culture now over in Kenya. So I'm wondering because there's a lot of American women that are marrying these guys from Nigeria and Ghana. And I'm just wondering, are you just a part of the harem? I mean, are you part of the wives, or are you the wife, or are you just residing?
I don't think that's what it is, Mama Noy. I think these ladies see these Nigerian dudes, and Bobo got money, and he might be swinging. Because I mean, listen, there's got to be a reason beyond looks.
You mean like swinging, like pink flamingos in the yard at the campground?
No, man. Like Bobo might be
hung low.
He might be hung low, Mama Noise.
I don't. I've heard.
I'm going on the beach. I'm going more about the money, man.
Well, they got a Netflix show that's called Rich Africans. It's to me, it's just like a Love and Hip Hop, but all these wealthy Africans. But I'm wondering if I hear a lot of women talk about, the selection pool here in the United States, and nobody is dipping across the pond, if you will, over in the motherland.
Well, technically, they didn't dip across the pond for Bobo, because Bobo, I mean, his daddy played here. Mm-hmm. So I would think Bobo was born in America. He just got strong African qualities.
Well, but if a woman will tolerate Willie Earl to get some bills paid, why won't they tolerate clearly they can tolerate Bobo?
That's all I'm saying.
What did Willie Earl do? Willie Earl.
We talked about Willie Earl used to be waiting out for the women needing their brown bill paid, and how they ain't studying Willie Earl until he's the last resort. Then they might, look at Willie Earl's direction.
Well, this is Willie Earl's
Earl in the face. You can stir Bobo in the face.
This is Willie Earl's weekend.
This
is Willie Earl's weekend. Easter weekend. He got his Easter fit. He's buying all the kids their Easter fit. Willie Earl is the man starting today.
Willie Earl about to pull up on Hubs like a straight G.
Hubs.
Baby girl, you can't get all your layaway out. Let me help you.
They ain't got no church outfit.
Right, you need that Easter basket. You want your baby to have that Easter basket. I can get that Easter basket.
I got that Easter basket.
Come on.
I've been seeing a lot of ladies posting the adult Easter basket. Talking about, I need my adult Easter basket.
Let's go in here and get this matching shirt and tie set.
There you go.
Throw it on.
Willie Earl is rolling right now. Shout out to Willie Earl, who's out here winning. Hips holiday. It's a celebration.
But you know what? Willie Earl been around a long time.
He's gonna have that bright ass suit on come Sunday. And Willie Earl gonna be making his rounds about 3:00.
Oh yeah, Willie Earl.
They just now coming up with sugar daddies and sugar mamas just now. Well, Willie Earl been the sugar daddies a long time.
Willie Earl been in business since prostitution been in business. There's been a Willie Earl.
I'm proud of Willie Earl.
Yeah, if there's a prostitute, there's been a Willie Earl.
I am, because he's providing a service. Willie Earl say, listen, somebody got to help these women pay these.
Oh my gosh. He'd be like, they don't be paying this brother no attention, but boy, when they need that bill paid.
They need that bill paid. Matter of fact, I'm watching, I've been binge watching Better Call Saul. And I think I'm going to be the one to write the sequel. Better Call Earl.
Better Call Earl.
Better Call Earl.
Putting it down in the streets.
Earl. He provides a service. Somebody got to see the Winn-Dixie and help these women come up.
It is cheaper to go Willie Earl than go get you a bank loan.
Way cheaper.
Wow. No,
It probably only take 15 minutes to get that loan from Willie Earl.
No, Willie Earl won't take some liberties.
Your payment, you got once a month payment. Willie Earl even let you pay late with no interest.
Nope.
Well, the payments at Willie Earl won't ain't the same as the payments.
It's about the same. About the same. When you ain't got no money, that's the same type of payment there, bro.
Well, it's due at the same time. That's for doggone sure.
But Willie Earl give you a few extra days.
Oh yeah.
So he'll come back around after he make up his other stops. He'll come back.
Yeah, he ain't gonna jam you up.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna jam you up. He ain't tripping.
In the chat, Anthony Bruce said, Al, it sounds like he's had that conversation before. And Anthony Bruce said, giving that man a reason to live, improving the community.
I mean, what is he doing wrong? Where's
No, you know.
He's a teacher. He's a bank.
Nope.
I mean,
Willie Earl gonna take your kids skating?
So get ready to go back to school.
Fresh and clean.
Chuck E. Cheese.
He helped the kids with back to school supplies and school clothes.
Girl, come on, let's take them kids to Chuck E. Cheese.
Was God dog it, what's his name? Baby's kids.
Robin Harris.
Oh, that was the original.
Was he the first Willie Earl?
He was the first. He was the first Willie Earl on TV.
That's the original Willie Earl. Small world.
Oh my gosh.
Baby's kids.
He said, how many kids you got?
Where the hell is Baby?
Nobody see Baby.
Bo's out here getting it early. He trying to get it in early. He said,
oh my gosh.
He said, I'm gonna do this NBA thing and this Willie Earl thing.
So sad.
That's been a hell of a job for Willie, though, boy. Willie
Bo is actually running the he's running the Biggie Smalls Notorious Big playbook.
Stop it.
That's the line. He said black and ugly as ever, however.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
He run the same
No
playbook.
wonder they was talking about, I don't know who was saying Biggie, give me one more chance. I don't know who was saying that.
But the thing is, when you turn the lights out, you can't tell the difference.
What? A little bit.
No, you can't.
A little bit, because if Bo don't smile, you're not gonna see him with the lights on.
Man, that's how you get away with it. You ain't seeing nothing.
I can't do it.
When she got blackout curtains, you know why. She ain't trying to see your ass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
All
true. Right. Did y'all know that Will Smith tried to date Garcelle Bouveau?
Nope.
Right before I think he was getting with Jada, Garcelle had a shot. And she told the story. She said she called him one day. He was in the car, and his son and his ex-wife were in the back.
Oh,
so he said he picked up on the call and turned on the Bluetooth, and he said, "How you doing?" And he said, "I'm great." And then she said she heard a little voice in the background, and she asked if he was with Jada. And then he said, well, not right now, but you know. And then she was like, all right, I'm out.
Oh, damn.
Now, I thought you were going to talk about the big thing that's been going on recently, which is her on YouTube talking about how she showed hate that she missed her shot at being Michael Jordan's boot.
Well, I was Mama Noise. See, one thing about shows, I be leading up to stuff. I was headed that way.
I didn't get your breadcrumb.
What's she out here doing? She was trying to get
the come up.
She trying to have the flashback of her. These are her regrets. She said,
Lord,
I could have had the bag.
Yes, sir.
Mama Noise said, cut across the field. Cut across the field.
Clearly, she was like, "You taking too long. Let me get this."
Cut across the field.
Get over and done with.
She started talking about how she could have had the bag and all that. Girl, bye.
Not with Michael Jordan, she couldn't.
No.
Listen, the rumor is
he don't even dip his scoop in that kind of flavor. You know,
not since Juanita.
We really don't know what Mike was doing back in the day. Mike might have been down for the cause back in the day.
mm-hmm.
And then as time went on, he was like, "Ooh, this is expensive." And
he was ordering Neapolitan, but he wasn't scooping from the chocolate
Neapolitan.
Damn. You trying to say Mike was a Willie Earl back in the day, Lloyd? You trying to say?
Oh,
I know he was a Willie Earl.
What basketball player?
Y'all not heard the stories of Charles Barkley telling about Michael Jordan being so cheap, and they were somewhere, and a homeless guy approached Charles Barkley, and he went in his pocket and was giving him money, and Michael Jordan was trying to force him not to give it to him, and so he told the story of how cheap Michael Jordan was in real life.
Wow.
So Michael Jordan wasn't going to be nobody's Willie Earl. He sounded like he might have been somebody's Jay Joyner. My brother, you got to get your own.
Wow.
Oh no, Mike liked to bet and put all that money out there. He might have gave somebody a couple of, she did a service. He paid for it.
Yeah, but he's not gonna take Shaniqua and be Willie Earl.
No, well, I mean,
he'll take Bambi or
Brittany, Bambi.
Wait a minute,
Bertha.
No, ain't no Berthas.
No Berthas.
You don't like he messing with the hard ankles.
You gonna get a Debbie or Susan?
No Berthas. No Berthas and Earlings.
No, Susan.
I know people with these names.
What about a Bridget?
Bridget's on the line. So I know.
That could be either or.
That could be either or.
I'm contemplating, should I have another glass of wine or a glass of water?
You want to vote?
No.
Uncork, nigga.
You know what? You better not drink another one of them hard mics, or me and you gonna have.
Why you gotta choose violence tonight, Mama Noise?
Because I ain't had mine, so you down there taking liberties. You down there eating and drinking.
I have to taste the food and see if it's ready. It is ready.
Mama Noise, ain't nothing like a good drink and a good meal. I mean, that is heavy.
It's ready.
I get it. I just thought we was gonna do it together, and he is really just like.
I had to sample.
Yes.
I got one of the smallest pieces of chicken I could find.
You could always have went down to the office and sampled with him and went back up there.
I mean, I could.
Feel free. Walk down here to the kitchen from past the office and you good.
Okay.
I want to give a love and shout out to Liz Sheridan, who just passed today at the wonderful age of 93. Now, most of y'all don't know that name at all. But she is the mama from Seinfeld. She was Jerry Seinfeld's mama from the show Seinfeld.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she passed today peacefully in her sleep. Died of natural causes, 2:30 a.m. this morning. Wow. Just days after her 93rd birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope to make it to 93.
I know, right? My grandmother's 98, man, and she feel like she's living her best life right now.
Man.
She's out of here.
She's goals, man.
She is out of here, bro. So
that's the goal. I'm gonna hit that 90 mark. I'm hoping for.
So I do have to bring up this story. I didn't bring it up early in the week, but I will bring it up now. Your boy Cuba Gooding. Did y'all hear about this?
Yep.
Was convicted on 6 counts of sexual. What was it called? Sexual
touching or something like
that.
Yeah.
He wasn't convicted.
Groping and grabbing.
He pleaded guilty.
Yeah, he pled guilty.
And so he got to pay the price now
to get counseling.
So he's not heard Bill Cosby in it up. Is that what we're trying to say?
No, he said that.
To me, I don't know. It's Bill Cosby in it, but he's doing stupid shit. Like, bro, I said he was in a bar and grabbed a titty. I'm like, bro, you're 53. Why are you out grabbing titties?
Kissing a woman against her, just grabbing the waitress and kissing her.
Like, what's wrong with you?
So he was Clarence Thomas in them then.
I mean, but I'm just saying, why you out here, bro? You got an Oscar. Why you out here using middle school tactics?
He out here
Like, what we
doing.
talking about right now?
Do you know who I am?
Ain't he married though? I thought he was married.
He was. I think he was.
Oh.
That's over with.
I could swear he was married still.
Oh,
3 different women he did this to.
Just groping, grabbing, and
groping and grabbing. Just running around grabbing ass. Just
he takes me as a guy with big energy of do you know who I am energy.
Yeah, but I don't give you a right to grab somebody's ass.
Right, but if he think he's somebody, then he feel like he can get. Listen,
maybe he was still in character. He thought he was still radio and he could get away with it.
Wow.
He thought he was a crazy retarded kid.
Maybe he thought he was radio and he could get away with it.
I don't think he said retarded.
Or did he think he was still on the movie Boat Trip?
Yeah, they told me I could
Boat Trip. Maybe he thought he was still on Jerry Maguire.
That is probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I've never seen it.
Boat Trip. It's Adam Sandler's first movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
That's Adam Sandler's first movie?
Yes.
It's not bad. I know that. It's a good laugh.
Boat Trip is horrible.
Wow. I've never seen it. And I've never wanted to see it. So the chances of me seeing it are not good.
Because it's him and what's the one guy's name? The white dude that's on there with him. The heavyset white dude.
Oh, Kevin James?
No.
It's another guy. He's a B list too.
John Candy?
No, it ain't Seth Rogen. Hang on, I'll look.
Candy?
No, he was right there by the time Boat Trip came out. Well, listen, speaking of things to watch on TV, while I was looking that up, what you watching this weekend, Ron? We are, of course, we watching The Ultimatum, but I've been binge watching Better Call Saul because I'm a Breaking Bad fan.
Actually, it's funny. When I'm gonna start watching, and I just started watching it, basically 2 days ago because I caught 2 episodes on Facebook out of the blue. Okay, you ain't gonna like it, but it's by one of the directors that you don't really care for.
Ooh.
It's for better or for worse. I caught like the last.
Oh, the Tyler Perry thing.
Yeah, dude. I caught season 8, episode 13 through 19. Dude, I watched them, and it's so much about what's going on right now that when you watch it, dude, don't worry about the acting. It's not for you to watch the acting.
Yeah. So just ignore that.
The situations of what's going on. Oh, dude, had me in tears.
And let me apologize. I confused Boat Trip with Going Overboard, which was Adam Sandler's first movie. Which is trash.
Gotcha.
Boat Trip is Vivica Fox, Cuba Gooding, Rosalind Sanchez, Horatio Sands, Artie Lang.
That's the guy, Horatio.
Still sounds bad.
No, dude, it's funny as shit.
Notice I did not retract my statement that it was trash.
When he came out and did his little dance with the fellas.
Isn't that the show where there were Swedish models or something on the cruise?
Yeah, he got on the gay boat cruise.
Yeah.
Okay, Boat Trip. I'm probably not gonna watch that this weekend. I'll be honest with you.
But dude, I'm gonna go back and watch.
It'll be a good palate cleanser after you discuss.
Did we all watch the season finale of Abbott Elementary?
No,
I did watch the season finale of Abbott Elementary.
Did you watch it, Al?
Kyron says no.
All right, we gotta wait.
I am up to date on Wonder Years, Abbott.
Both were very good, by the way. Both were very, very good. Now I'm sad because Abbott. I gotta wait a whole another 4 or 5 months for Abbott to come back.
Right.
That's the bad part, man. It takes way too long.
I know, right?
Well, Mama, know you watch was it Moonstruck? Is it Moonstruck?
What's Moonstruck?
It's I want to say it's DC.
Oh no, the moon. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The one on Disney Plus. Moonlighting, Moon Wrecker, Moon.
I want to say it's Moon. Is it Moonstruck?
Don't Moon the Girl. Something is what it's called. What is it?
Lloyd don't move.
It's Moon. Yeah, it's Moon. Something.
Lord, don't move my moon. Welcome up, Moon Knight. There you go.
Yeah,
Dion.
yeah.
We should have asked Dion. He knows all this stuff.
You out here being old. This is ridiculous.
You watched that yet?
I saw the first episode, and I just kind of categorize it as it sucked.
No, you got to be patient. You don't like to be patient.
Well, that's true.
Give him time.
I've only watched the first episode. I'm gonna catch the rest of them.
I saw that first episode, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah, me and Xavier are gonna knock that out this weekend.
I was like, and I've heard so many noisemakers. If you've seen Moon Knight, give your feedback on what you think of it.
You got the pages of a gnat. You know that?
Well, and something.
It's trash. You watched it 5 minutes. You watched the trailer.
Listen,
I can't talk because that's how I was about Abbott.
And you know what, Mr. Noise, you be the first person when we were talking about sex and stuff. You was talking about well, so and so it was trash. Well, and then you upset Cuz, and he's like, so what? You need to go back several times to make sure it's trash. Or the first time you said, you know what, I ain't going back after the first time because it was trash. So who got the
comparison is this? You comparing watching a Disney Marvel show to some trash ass girl that don't know what she's doing?
What first time? Why?
Quickly, I admit.
But I'm saying you talking about I need to go back several times to make sure it ain't trash.
Well, Mama Noise, you want me to go back and see if some girls that I thought were trash was better than they thought they were? Okay, then. So they ain't the same thing.
What movie we talking about?
It is the same thing. Movie.
It's not the same thing.
Moon Knight. If I said the first episode was trash, that's what it was to me.
Mama Noise, WandaVision's first episode wasn't the best, but by the time the thing was over, it was fantastic.
Well, I don't know too many people who watched the whole one.
Green Arrow, the same thing with Green Arrow.
Really? Was it?
Lloyd watched all of WandaVision.
I watched all of
There's only been one of the Disney Marvel series that I thought came right out the gate good, and that was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. All the other ones they started out, they weren't great.
It takes about 3 episodes to get into it.
Huh?
It takes about 3 episodes to really get into it.
Yeah. WandaVision, I was ready to bail. I was like, this is some bull.
But Mandalorian, it took you to about the 2nd or 3rd episode to be confident on Mandalorian.
No. I was hooked from Mandalorian from the beginning. It was Boba Fett that I started watching and was like, this is terrible. But I kept watching it. And the only thing that saved my time was that the Mandalorian came in on like the episode before the finale.
Well, then give Moon Knight the time it deserves. Stop being a impatient person.
You don't even know Moon Knight. You over there trying to tell me give him some time.
No, we just got to talking about it.
Just because we talking about it don't mean you watched it.
Mama Noise, just because I ain't seen it yet don't mean I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, you ain't got a leg to stand on if you ain't seen it.
I got 2 legs to stand on, and 3 if you count.
Anyway, Stefan said it's slow building and he don't know the backstory. So that's another reason why you say it.
But then do the work. Stop being lazy and do the work.
Oh, well, no. At least I watched it, so I have committed to some work.
Yeah.
Sir?
I'm doing some other stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where Ron? Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I got you, Ron. Mama Noise, I got it.
I took care of it.
Mama Noise, don't make me.
Mama Noise. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Too much
We're
stuff.
just an afterthought to Mr. Noise tonight.
I'm saying I'm trying to help.
I'm trying to feed your life. I'm trying to get food on your table.
Well, you already eating, so
I'm not eating. I sampled 1 piece of chicken, and it was delicious.
Whenever a black person assemble 1 piece of chicken,
I'm saying
I sampled 1. I did. I only sampled 1.
You didn't have no sausage.
I ain't cooked it yet. I'm about to cook it now. I'm about to cook it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Mama, you ain't got to tell all our business. Jesus. So now y'all got something to watch this weekend. Better Call Saul. The new season starts Monday or Tuesday.
I gotta watch Abbott Elementary. I gotta catch Mondo. We gotta get Abbott Elementary.
Catch Abbott, man. You appreciate it. It was good.
I can't think of the name. Hold on. I was watching
Blackish was fantastic.
Yeah, I ain't watching it.
Oh my god, it was so good.
what was it called? I can't think of the name of it. I was watching something this weekend. It should be under the category of watch it again.
Did you watch anything black related, Mama Noise, or you not doing that?
It was African. Why you all up in my Kool-Aid?
I was just asking a question.
It
was an African documentary. That's black.
Close enough, right?
It was called Senzo. Senzo, the murder of a soccer star.
So is that your way around not liking watching black shows? You watch black documentaries?
You know what?
You said I'm supporting one way or another. That's
Mama, do you watch First 48?
No.
Nope.
You don't watch First 48?
No. No, I watch CSI.
What about Fatal Attraction?
No. That sounds like Lifetime. I don't watch Lifetime.
Yeah, it's a fatal show called Fatal Attraction.
I heard it, but I that's some Lifetime stuff, Snapped and stuff like that. No, I don't watch that.
I don't want you to watch it. I don't want you to know ideas.
They got another one called Stand By Your Man.
See, you rolling up all the stuff on that all black channel, right?
No, this is on the. It's not all black. It's like Discovery channels and all that. It's the crime shows that pretty much mostly 99% black people.
Stand By Your Man. No, I haven't seen that either. No, I hop around from documentaries to I was so excited to find my CSI Las Vegas with the guy I like. See, you get caught up in a show and then they change the lead character and put somebody else in there. They put Ted Danza in there. And I was like, what?
You want to Grissom back?
Yes, right. I wanted Grissom back. You be trying to put Ted Danza in there. It's like, what?
What was the name of the guy again?
Ted Danza.
Ted Danza?
That's what I said. For the third time.
Let's go with dancing for 200.
I don't remember the dancing. I thought it was Danza. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Correction, Craig.
You already got that Monday night quarterback in the background, Mama Noise.
I'm just saying, I want my wife to be great, and this is that one.
You know what? Anyway, I didn't like them replacing Grissom with that guy. That's like all of a sudden you watching some your favorite show, and then they say, you know what? We're gonna put I don't know, somebody else in there, and you go, who's this guy? I'm gonna go back and watch the old episodes because I can see the person I want to see instead of this new person you trying to get me to like.
Understand.
You're too hardcore, man.
I mean, it's no different than somebody saying Batman. The best Batman is whoever you think the best Batman is. And then they say, you know what? We're going to keep changing him every year till we find the one that we want to keep. It's like, what is happening? Batman's role has been replaced by so many people. It's like, y'all can't find one Batman to just keep playing Batman?
They been any good legit.
Huh?
Well, no, you can't age out of Batman. You can't be 61 playing Batman.
Well, but I'm saying they do the same thing to Spider-Man. Just keep on rotating them. It's
you can't be 65 being Spider-Man.
They ain't even letting them be a couple of years. That Tobey Maguire dude stayed Spider-Man for several years before that Tom, what's his name, came along.
He was terrible too.
No, he wasn't. He was the best Spider-Man.
Who?
Tobey Maguire.
Toby's all right.
They all suck.
Okay.
I didn't think Toby was okay. I mean, I left home to watch it, but I think it's because there wasn't nothing else on.
Okay. This is a good conversation. Listen, that's like trying to say that Linda Carter, which was the first Wonder Woman, was not the best Wonder Woman, but it's the chick that be playing her now.
I like Gal Gadot.
You don't like Linda Carter?
I like Linda, but what did she do?
She
All
was
she
a
did was spin in a
Caribbean woman.
circle. All she did was spin in a circle.
She did not. All she did was spin in a circle.
What else did she do? Listen, I done made the baby come downstairs. She done came downstairs, looking around the corner like.
Is all well?
No, she trying to get to the chicken and food.
Well, you did say, "Come on down there to the kitchen."
I didn't say nothing. No, I said that to you.
Well, apparently they're somewhere nearby and overheard.
No, she smelled
get no invite. Al, you get an invite? I ain't get an invite.
Y'all can come too. I got plenty. It's a long trip though for some chicken. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a long trip for some chicken.
Come on,
Oh my God.
We'll ride for a good piece of chicken.
We will ride for some chicken.
We'll pass up some restaurants to get a good piece of chicken.
I got a question for y'all real quick. What was more important to you after the club? Getting to that White Castles or getting to that Indies chicken?
Is that only two options? Because there was a third option.
What's the third option?
Kings.
What's the third option?
What do you
We
do?
talked about it the other day.
Am I forgetting?
What are you gonna do at the show?
Waffle House.
Oh, Waffle House. Oh,
What you gonna do at the
yeah.
show?
No, we can't use Waffle House as the option.
Because we didn't always have Waffle House money.
I ain't talking about
We had
Waffle House. What are you
White
gonna do
Castle money, because the White Castle was really cheap.
Well, we know we're trying to get to that, Ron.
Okay.
I mean,
That
that can't be part of the conversation at all. Because that's actually included in whichever choice food you make. That might decide the place you go.
Decide where you go.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That was the deciding factor.
She's like, I ain't want no Waffle House. You can't come in. Like, you know.
Or be like, you talking about you trying to take me out. You better take me to somewhere and feed me first.
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna hit Kings. I'm gonna hit Kings first.
Me too. I love Kings.
No.
And it'll be Kings. If Waffle House is off the table, it'll be Kings and then White Castle. It'll be Kings first, White Castle second.
But see, the line will be so long because everybody else thought that.
For me, it was predicated on where I was locationally. If I was close to the Kings, I was probably going to Kings. Like because I lived out in Shively. So if I'm downtown on the west side, I'm probably going to Kings. But if I'm already on the expressway headed home, probably going to Waffle House.
I don't know. It depends on if my girl and them are driving, and then they be sitting there trying to talk to some dudes and all that type of stuff. Everything that holds up you getting to the restaurant.
Yeah, there is where you made your first mistake, Mama Noise. Because I'm not waiting on nobody to tell. Listen.
But see, if you're a passenger.
No, see, that's where you made your second mistake. Tell them niggas to drive.
Oh, I can be a passenger, but when it's time to go, we're leaving.
Give me your keys.
Give me your keys.
Man, I need to get into the car. Give me your keys.
You can't drive. You're not up for this drive.
I remember we used to walk. We walked from the skating rink, Broadway roller rink, to the White Castles on Broadway. You walk from there because you're like, okay, this is where everybody's gonna be, and ain't nobody going nowhere for.
I just heard what you said out loud.
You walk from Broadway,
right.
White Castles. That's 6. What's that? 6? No, Broadway really is on 22nd.
Right, that's like
15
blocks.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
Mama Noise said she walked from Broadway roller rink to the White Castles on Broadway. That's
right.
15 blocks.
Bruh. We used to walk from Village West to Shawnee Park.
Yep.
Almost every weekend.
Yep.
That's true.
You did. You be walking, talking. You
never knew it was that long though when you was younger.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
that's probably what it is.
Like, damn, that was 30 blocks.
That's probably what it is. Like now I hear it and it makes me tired.
Yeah.
I just want to go lay down just hearing it.
But see, we wasn't smart
16.
enough. Well, actually, you didn't want to ruin your grease packs either. But you throw on them skates, you could have skated on for real.
You could have skated
Fact.
home.
Never thought of that.
But you didn't want to ruin your grease packs.
True.
Running over gravel and all that stuff.
Right, that's true.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. We walk from there. And then sometimes on a Sunday, we walk from where we live over to Shawnee Park. Because once you get to Broadway, you figure you got it from here. I got over to Broadway, Broadway straight shot. And then sometimes it'd be like, you know, you might see somebody, you know, to be like, y'all want to ride with us? And then we get in the car with them.
And it wasn't nothing for us. Well, it was still something, but it just seemed like nothing because, you know, phase 3 Village West was right there 2 blocks from Broadway. You know, you're at 9th and Broadway. So
it's true.
What's 30 blocks?
But see, the thing was the
when
walk.
You were 16, it was nothing.
You wasn't absorb. You wasn't saying, "Man, that's so far." You like, "Man, I'm gonna see people on the way there," because there was people driving both directions, going on Broadway.
I can see the dollar store. Well, almost see the dollar store. If I walk to the corner, I can see the dollar store. You think I'm walking? There's been times when I've gotten my car and driven to the Garden Gate produce market. I live right across the street from Garden Gate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe it's because you had to carry some stuff and you felt you needed the car to help
carry. It could be for a loaf of bread.
No, I'm not going to.
Usually it is for some cracked pepper, mesquite, boar's head turkey.
Oh, man. You're preaching now.
But I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, I will walk to the Mexican restaurant up on Bardstown Road because I can cut through the complex. There's a chain link fence I can climb right over and be right in their back parking lot.
Did you say climb over?
No, it's just one strand of chain link.
Oh, you're just gonna step over.
So my left foot never leaves the ground until my right foot is planted on the other side of the link.
Okay, I was a little concerned. Okay,
No, it's a step over.
Feet do not leave the ground at the same time. No.
Oh, okay. But that was common for us to. My grandmother used to walk everywhere she needed to go. She walked from her house around the corner to the Kroger's. Then she walk over to the bakery and the drugstore, which was across the street from the bakery, right there on 18th Street. All this stuff was right there together. Hat Orange Bakery was there, and then the Kroger's was the grocery store right there, and then across the street was Taylor Drugs, and so she would walk everywhere. So we saw the buses, but we weren't trying to get there that quick. We trying to see what's all going on, and there was a lot of people walking.
My grandmother walked everywhere on my father's side, and she would refuse a ride. I don't care. It was like, Grandma, you walking all the way down to such and such? I'm all right, baby. You go on. She would refuse a ride.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever in my life, and I've probably seen my grandmother standing on a corner dozens of times. I don't think I've ever given her a ride anywhere because she always refused.
Wow.
Yeah, my grandmother.
If I want to know, Al, did you live off Place Blanc?
No, I lived off Reed. Reed Alley, right behind the YMCA.
Gotcha. You know what's funny? I didn't realize
Place Blanc was over in phase 2.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much we were walking until you get older. Like, man, Ron, you'll appreciate this. It wasn't nothing for you to miss that cane run bus after practice. And you have to walk from Rockford Lane. I used to have to walk from Rockford Lane all the way down to Ralph Avenue, or right before Ralph Avenue, but basically Ralph Avenue. It was a nice little walk.
The worst day of my life, Lloyd. I was at Crosby Middle School.
Okay.
Which is all the way out Gatehouse Lane and St. Matthews.
Right.
The last bus from out there is 901. I know it from the back of my head. Right at Shelbyville Road and Douglas Hills Apartments, the 901. That's the last bus stop from out there. Missed that bus.
Oh, man.
I had to walk all the way to Hubbard's Lane before I saw another bus.
Ooh, that's a nice little hike right there.
Terrified. You think I'm 7th, 8th grade. I am terrified.
Yeah.
Now, ain't nobody I can call. First of all, I got just enough money to get on the bus.
Right. Ain't no extra money.
Right. But I couldn't call my mama. My mama was at work. I didn't have anybody I could call come pick me up out Shelbyville Road. And finally I saw a bus and I ran and caught that bus because it don't come past Hubbard's Lane. It comes up Frankfurt, Shelbyville Road, and makes that right at Hubbard's Lane and goes back toward town.
That's
and
funny.
I was able to catch that bus and get home.
Yeah. Let's put you old. Let's make it really old for you. You remember going to the Galleria?
Oh yeah.
And missing the last bus to
You
go
missed
home.
that last bus. Yeah.
You said last 63rd, 63 in Crumbs Lane.
Yeah.
And you missed that last 19, and you got to walk from the Galleria to Shapley.
Galleria to my house was probably a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, for you. Yeah. When I lived at 550, it was nothing.
That was boy.
Shout out to Cuz who you might remember this, Al. He caught the Greyhound bus from he lived in Illinois at the time, and he came down to visit me when we lived in 550, and we got him from the Greyhound bus station.
Yeah,
and he spent Christmas with us. I think it was.
Hold on. Whoa. You couldn't have lived in 550. That's right across the street from Greyhound bus station.
I know.
He made it sound like he walked a long way.
Oh no, he was being
facetious.
he was definitely joking.
I'm like Greyhound right across the street.
No, he was definitely joking for sure.
I got hired as one of the first team of people that worked for the brand new Walmart that was built out in Valley Station. And I had to catch the bus from the West End out to Valley Station. And they had one bus that would take you back west. And I mean, it was a gamble every night because I'd be like, okay, you work till a certain time, but are they going to let you off at that time?
Having clan meetings
and then I got station. And then I got to walk across that big old parking lot all the way out to the street. But if I miss it, now I got to try to find somebody because there was no walking at that time of night.
Well,
from that direction.
I think I would have committed a crime just to get downtown if I had to walk from Valley Station.
I'm with Mama Noise. I went to
Valley Station through PRP.
Yeah, we went to Stewart, and if you got in a fight or whatever, you pretty much got kicked out of school. You had to get your way home. And a lot of times, though, you had to walk it from Stewart Middle School, at least to get to Dixie Highway to catch a bus.
Mm-hmm.
And that was after like a dance or something. You missed that last bus. That is a long walk at nighttime to get to a bus stop.
Listen.
You know how bad Jefferson County Public Schools is now? There have been times where suspended students refuse to take a TARP pass to get home. And they've solicited buses to take suspended students back downtown. That wasn't heard of when we was
at all.
Your ass got a TARP.
That's right.
Or your ass waited till a parent came and got your ass.
And if your parent couldn't come and get you, you ain't gotta go home. But you gotta get out of our premises. But now, no.
No. For me, I didn't have a way to get back. So this is no shade, but it was great. Be some dude that I really wasn't interested in, but that dude had a car. He was finna come out and get me.
You gonna make the dude come get you?
Oh yeah. You said you was interested in me. You said you like me. You said you want me to call you sometime. I'm gonna need you to come pick me up.
He's like, I know you want me. I know you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need you to come out here to this Walmart out in the middle of nowhere and go pick me up.
Wow.
You led that poor man on.
I did. I said, well, you know what? He was busy flexing that he had a car. I'm saying, yeah, you got your car? Yeah, cool. Come get up
on me.
Yeah, pull up on me and drop me off at my grandmama's house. Ain't nothing else popping. I need to be picked up from work.
Wow. Well, listen, we may have some more stories like this tomorrow night on the Uncorked Wine because we telling the truth tomorrow. It's a truth sip tomorrow.
Truth.
You got to answer the question. We always tell the truth here. I mean, that's not like a surprise.
I never ever tell the truth.
I'm not telling you no truth. No
tell the truth.
Truth with an F. Yeah. So we got that going on tomorrow night. Don't forget Daddy and the Girls. Watch the Girls Challenge Me tomorrow. Should be an interesting show.
Yeah.
The video game edition. I might invite Mama Noise to join me for that show tomorrow. I don't know. See how it goes. And then, of course, she and I are going to break down the ultimatum. So you got time to binge it tonight if you want to. The Ultimatum. It is a very, very, very interesting show.
What is it on?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. So feel free. And I make this offering. If anybody would like to join us tomorrow to discuss it, hit us up on the inbox. We'd love to have you. And you can pull up on us, and we'll have that discussion. But it's a crazy show. Crazy.
Yeah.
Might have
Took
to
some
check it out.
turns and I wasn't prepared for. I was like, really? That's what y'all
You know, when you watching something, you be thinking, oh, okay, I know how this is going. You be like, okay, I'm watching. Then all of a sudden you be like, hey, that ain't what was supposed to happen.
That wasn't in the plan.
How long is it?
10 episodes.
I might not get all them done tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's binge. You got to binge.
That's we went all in on it.
I'm trying to do some other things tonight, so I ain't gonna big it out.
Yeah. It's even if we spoil it tomorrow, which we are. See, that's Stefan. That's what we said. I'm not a reality TV show dude. I don't even like reality TV. But I promise you, Stefan, hear me and hear me good. This is the kind of show that if you watch it with the type of eye that the noisemakers have, because we all are very critical thinkers. Noisemakers are by nature critical thinkers. So if you watch this the way we watch everything, you'll enjoy it. You will absolutely enjoy it because it's not like a regular reality show. It's just different. It's different. I can't even describe it. It's very, very different. I wouldn't call them ratchet. They're not doing a lot of ratchet stuff. They just having real human moments. It's closer to a reality show than any reality shows I've seen. It's made by the same people that made Love Is Blind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, people. Y'all got the schedule for tomorrow. We got to get out of here. We hope y'all have had a good week, and the adjustments seem to be working pretty good for the new schedule. Hope y'all are enjoying it. It's kind of funny because we're getting good feedback from both sides. Like the morning people are like, okay, this ain't too bad. And then the evening people are like, oh, yeah. And then there's people like Stefan who just totally forgot who was even here. But he remembered tonight and he showed up. So there you go. That's my dog, so I can say that. But we're gonna get into some fun stuff tomorrow. So join us tomorrow. Until then, that's Mama Noise. That's Ron, aka Kyrie. That's Albie. I'm Mr. Noise. We will see y'all mañana.
We're talking noise.